Good evening. Thanks for joining us. We are continuing to follow breaking news at the Oneida Casino in Ashwaubenon and have confirmed new details just minutes ago. Action 2 News just confirming a suspect is in custody tonight after an active shooter situation at the casino where multiple police agencies responded. We have team coverage tonight from the scene, but first, here's what we know so far. Witnesses telling us there were multiple gunshots inside the casino. Authorities quickly blocked off the highway in both directions. Several people inside the casino as well, running or barricading themselves inside for safety. We are also standing by to take a live media briefing by law enforcement. It's expected to start any moment now. We will bring you that live in its entirety once it begins. It doesn't look like it's beginning right now. So first, let's head over live to Emily Matesic. She got to the scene within minutes of the call. Emily, what did you see as you were pulling up and who did you talk to?
Yeah, Brittany, obviously a very chaotic scene here this evening. Law enforcement had the area around the casino completely blocked off. And as you reported, the shooter is in custody. Now, we did talk with several people as they were evacuating the area. These people were both in the casino and in the hotel portion of the property. Witnesses tell us the shooting started in the restaurant of the Radisson Hotel. The Radisson is attached to the casino. I spoke with a man who was eating dinner in the restaurant when he heard one shot before taking cover and then evacuating. Once outside, witnesses tell me they heard another shot. Police were converging on the area at that point when one woman told me she saw law enforcement running into the parking ramp area of the casino. Not only did those law enforcement officers have their guns drawn, but this woman told me that she saw and she heard them firing their weapons. Take a listen to what several witnesses told us they saw and heard tonight.
In the Radisson at the Ducks Creek. Our team's out here. We're supposed to be playing the Green Bay Blizzard tomorrow afternoon. So we're just having our team dinner, and food was about to come by, and then we just heard a shot, and then I heard another one, and then I just seen one of the chefs, his body just dropped to the floor, and then we all just dropped to the ground and just trying to get to rescue as quickly as possible.
So we were sitting in the casino, and it came over a loudspeaker that we had to evacuate, and we literally thought it was a joke because we didn't hear anything. We thought there was maybe a small fire, so we got in an argument with the dealer to pay us out for what she owed us from the prior hand. We get shuttled outside, we walk outside, and we're still joking around about it, and then all of a sudden we hear a massive flurry of gunshots.
Wide open, like 30, it's crazy.
20 to 30 gunshots for sure.
Obviously, again, very chaotic scene for the people who were inside the casino and inside the hotel and restaurant this evening. They told us it was very scary, very unnerving. They weren't exactly sure what was going on and weren't sure what was going on. The man that I spoke with that was inside the restaurant, he said once they were outside, they were all kind of hanging around outside the restaurant when they saw who they believed to be another chef from inside take a swing at somebody. At that point, they said that somebody that the chef took a swing at took a gun out and fired another shot, and that's when police started to converge on the area, chasing somebody into the parking ramp area of the casino. That's when they heard those 20 to 30 shots ring out. Area completely blocked off. Actually saw a woman who was trying to get to her husband who was flying in at the airport. That area is completely blocked off too. Lots of investigators out here, lots of police. Saw multiple fire departments here, multiple ambulances. We saw Eagle 3 flying overhead at one point as well tonight. Again, lots to look into here. Still waiting on that briefing from law enforcement. But for now, we're live in Ashwaubenon. Emily Matesic, Action 2 News.
We need you to head out to Oneida Casino, main Oneida Casino. We have an active shooter situation, multiple patients at this time. We have at least 4 being reported.
New developments overnight after a shooting last night in Ashwaubenon. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Aisha Morales. At a midnight news conference, authorities say 2 people were shot and killed and another seriously hurt during a shooting at the Oneida Casino last night, with the gunman later being killed by police. As we first told you last night at 10, sheriff's officials Officers there were called to the casino around 7:30 for shots fired at the Duck Creek restaurant. The Brown County Sheriff's Office says the investigation suggests a suspect, who has only been identified as a man right now, has ties to the casino from an employment status. Authorities add this was a targeted event and the gunman was looking for a specific victim who was not there, but did shoot some of that target's friends and coworkers. That shooter was later killed by officers outside of the casino, but we do not know if he fired at officers. While they are still determining exact connections, police did confirm the intended victim was an employee.
We think so, but again, it's pretty fluid and we're not 100% sure. I wouldn't want to put that out, but it appears there's some relationship that had to do with employment. Whether or not they all work there is we're still working on.
We are continuing to follow the deadly shooting at the Oneida Casino complex, where police have confirmed 3 people are dead, including the gunman, and 1 person seriously injured. Brown County investigators are now labeling yesterday's shooting on the Oneida Casino complex as a double homicide and attempted homicide. The names of the victims and the suspect will not be released today as police work on family notifications. In a First Alert update, Joshua Peguero shows us exclusive video of the suspect's deadly encounter with police.
This exclusive video sent to us by a person who wishes to remain anonymous captures the shooting between a suspect and law enforcement at the Oneida Casino complex.
There's always one shooter.
He was killed by police. Brown County deputies say a man with ties to the casino from an employment status killed 2 people inside Duck Creek restaurant located inside of the Radisson. His intended target reportedly wasn't there, so he shot that person's friends and co-workers. A 3rd person with gunshot wounds was flown to a Milwaukee area hospital. There were several people that were leaving the hotel that told me on Saturday night they spent hours in the parking lot just waiting for the scene to clear. Joseph Bissett's parents were inside the restaurant when the shooting happened.
They said they saw a guy and he walked into the kitchen, and then they just heard the pops and their ears were ringing and all that, and they said it was chaos, almost like a movie. Everyone was running through the lobby.
The 17-year-old, along with his family and friends, were in Green Bay for a junior hockey tournament.
Little nerve-wracking because I've never been in one of these situations before, but other than that, I felt safe in the room though because we were far away from what happened.
It's very tough, obviously, talking with the Radisson manager. It's kind of distraught early on because of just the lack of knowledge and being able to get on site and be able to assist the employees that were on site.
Oneida Nation Chairman Tahasi Hill says he's thinking about the mental health of employees.
The main casino and IMAC, the bingo hall, will remain closed for the time being.
The Brown County Sheriff's Office is investigating this double homicide and attempted homicide with help from the Federal Bureau of Investigations since it happened on native lands. Authorities are urging anyone who witnessed the shooting to come forward. In Ashwaubenon, Joshua Peguero, Action 2 News.
And within the last half hour, we heard directly from Oneida Nation officials at a news conference to talk about the impact of last night's shooting. Megan Kernan is there. She joins us live from the presser. Megan, what did officials say tonight?
Brittany, it was just a few minutes ago where we heard from 3 Oneida Nation officials giving their condolences to everyone affected by last night's shooting. What we've learned just now is they're reaching to provide any necessary counseling service to employees. We learned that counseling will start tomorrow morning from 7 to 9, 12 to 2, and 5 to 7 tomorrow. They said that there was approximately 150 to 200 employees impacted by this event. They are going to work through this together as a family, as a community. Vice Chairman says they will be doing a preparedness analysis after this is done to make sure that this never happens again. They have done active shooter training in the past and are looking into it to see if that eventually worked for this situation. And officials say they are heartbroken for the Oneida Nation community and will handle this together as a family.
As this happens on our reservation, we treat the situation like family, like it happened to us. And so we send those heartfelt condolences to those affected, as well as those that had to be on site and in close proximity of the incident. We wanted to make sure that they have ample resources on site yes, last night and today, and as long as they need them.
This is a horrible event during an already difficult year through the pandemic. We appreciate the support of law enforcement and our community, and we will get through this together. Thank you.
Stay with us on air and online. We will keep you updated as we get more information, and I will have more information on the press conference tonight on Action 2 News at 10. Reporting in Oneida, Megan Kernan, Action 2 News.